welcome back to episode 8 of the Tale of Regions here at Koblenz. And I have lied to you last episode. I said I would come back for the championship. I didn't. Mainly because there were 4 weeks between this one and the last episode. Because my computer, my brand new computer, decided to just stop working. And I couldn't turn it on anymore. So it went in repair. It was back after like 3 weeks. And now that I've set up everything again, I'm ready to record again. But that's why there haven't been videos as of late. And that's why I've skipped the season. Because I just wanted to start on a clean slate. Things that have changed. You can see I'm using the Vitrex skin now instead of the standard skin. If you don't like it, please say it in the comments. Because in my personal saves, I tend to use the Vitrex skin. But I know that not everybody is a fan of it because it changes the way the game looks quite drastically. I had to get used to it for like 3 or 4 weeks of playing. So if you don't like it, just say it in the comments and I will consider it again. Now for last season, we never had any troubles at becoming champions. I believe the game against Halstenberg, the 5-0 win, was the one where we grabbed the title. Because after the Bogen, I think those 2 matches, the other teams lost, Roland Beckham and Staddantorf. So we went up very, very easily with a record amount of points, I believe. If I can just check, I believe you can see it here. Last season, yeah. Champions, 119 points, 12 points clear. We were never in any danger at the end. So that was really nice. The thing that has changed is we are now, of course, in the 5th tier of German football, the Landesliga Gruppe 1. And we are expected to finish first. Now, I was quite surprised to see us first because we've obviously just been promoted. But then I had a good look at the team again because I hadn't played the save for like 3.5 weeks. And we do have a really, really good side. We have a few new names which I will announce to you in a moment. But yeah, we're expected to finish first. The board expects us to finish first. It's gonna be tough, especially since the second game of this episode. Those are the 2 games that we're gonna do today. It's against Berlin Dynamo, of course, a well-known side, and they are actually predicted to finish second. If you can see here, 9-2 second. So I'm very curious about that. Then the names that we have gotten in, the new names. Let's see, it's been a while for me, so it's nice for me to have a refreshment of things. A new goalkeeper, Konrad Wollner, joined us from Rosenheim for free, I believe. Yeah, for free. Just a general improvement in goal. Then we got Christian Demmelt, a new central midfielder. Also a bit of depth, because normally our central midfielders are the strong side of our team. You can see, of course, Altweg, Demmelt now actually playing that deep lying playmaker role. We got Dietrich who can play there. We got Usta, of course, the ball winning midfielder. But we got one more midfielder that's really, really good, that's new. And that is, well, you can see we actually paid a fee for him. Daniel Estelman. 16 first touch, 14 passing, 13 technique, 14 vision, 15 decisions. A great, great, great player. I think he can probably go the distance with us. I'm thinking if we ever reach the Bundesliga, he will probably still be there. He was like on an amateur contract at Alemannia Aachen. This was the how do you say that? The compensation that I had to pay for him was 95k. And I was happy to pay that because, of course, since we got promoted, like the finances still aren't that great, but I had some room to maneuver in the transfer and wage budget. Especially because I let a lot of young players go, or young players, just side players. You can see here, all those players were on a wage. So letting them all go just got so much money free for us. Now the notable outs are Danny Ludwig, of course, the striker. Really, really was, get in for play the second striker, but he's let go now. Manuel Ebt, I don't think you've ever seen him play, but he played in the first season quite a lot. Michael Demmer, the right back, just not good enough anymore. I decided to let him go. Hagen was the central defender who never really features for us. We got Tim Liedke, also a central defender, which when I had to play these guys like Hagen and Liedke, I was never that comfortable, and they were my third and fourth defender, I believe, and now I just got rid of him. Alexander Menzel, the central attacking midfielder, is where we played him, but he didn't play that much, he wasn't that great. And the most notable one is Kossi Asamoah, was the left back who played quite a lot for us last season. Like 15 games, 7.1 average rating, quite good, but I don't think he's good enough for this division. Now, this is the one that I'm kind of hesitant about, because I quite liked Sven Binder, but we received a fee for him, and he wasn't our best defender, obviously, and we got 82k for him, so I was quite pleased at that. Now, just a quick cap of the other new guys is Vojinovic, it's just a backup central midfielder really. Felix Holzer is a pretty good new striker. You can see here 16 finishing, 14 first touch, 14 composure. So really good. I'm probably gonna play him as the poacher in this role. I haven't made the team yet, so that's why Ukrov is still there while we got this guy in. Then we got Hans Brolen. I don't think he's gonna be first right back long term, but he'll do for now. You can see we play him in this role probably. He's got all the things you want in a defensive fullback. He's not too crazy going forward. You can see he's quite quick, but that's really it. So then we got this team, and if I just press continue, the first match against Kloppenburg. I'm just gonna check where they are predicted to finish this one. Kloppenburg, all the way down there. They just got promoted. Well, it should be a nice start then. All right, Ingol, Conrad Warner, right back. Probably Hans Brolen, yeah. Hans Brolen. Kemal Usta actually out on international duty, that's not nice. The two loanees, Kuneth and Teranoglu, both extended their loans. Both are happy to stay for another season. Left back, Christian Bauer. An improvement on Sebastian Ramek, of course. Kemal Usta isn't gonna play. So, can Demol play ball winning midfielder? Not that great. Who else? I don't think Estelman can play ball winning midfielder. No, not really. It's gonna have to do, I guess. That's perhaps a position that we can strengthen, because I really didn't realize we got Wolf, I guess. He can play as ball winning midfielder. I'm actually gonna play Wolf. I quite like him. And then Estelman in. Altweg, of course, our hero. How many games? 73 games in just 2 seasons with us. It's an amazing achievement. Then central attacking midfielder. It's gonna be a struggle to find out who the best midfielders are for us. I'm gonna give Dietrich the nod, also because he is quite a hero of the save so far. Then we got up front, we got Felix Holzer, and next to him, probably Ukrov. I do need to get another striker in, but I've got plenty of time. I'm gonna start attacking. The tactic is exactly the same as last time. Let's go. Of course. 1 substitute is 9 substitutes. Mail can come off. Alright. 16 is good enough. I'm really curious. I want to get off to a good start, because obviously if the board wants us to get promoted, it's gonna be tough if you don't start all that well. It's gonna be interesting how some of the players of last season get on in this division. But we did smash the last division quite hard, so I have a feeling that we're gonna be okay. It's gonna be a challenge nonetheless. Here we go. I also set the match engine on 3D, because I got word of some guys that said 3D is nicer to watch if you're not playing yourself. So we're gonna go with that. It's 3D from now on. Also the new Vitrex skin showing here. Really nice. I actually really like the scoreboard on this skin. It's gonna take some getting used to for me. After 4 weeks of not playing Koblenz, I actually did a Gibraltar save. And it's probably going to chance for Yukov, and it's Holzer, and it's 1-0 to Koblenz. In the first minute, Felix Holzer with his first goal for the club. off to a really good start. It was a nice ball. Who played the pass? I'm actually gonna rewind a bit. I never do this, but it was Teranoglu. Really nice. Teranoglu with the through pass. Ukrov with a great cross right at the back line, and Holzer heads it in. No chance for the keeper. 1-0 to Koblenz. But yeah, I was doing a Gibraltar save with Gibraltar Phoenix, and I had like 40 hours in that already, so I was just completely into that save. And then Koblenz, I had to start up again, and I remembered how much I liked this series, just because, well, all the players and just the rule of not being able to bring in players above 18 years old. I really like it. I'm gonna wait till halftime actually. We are dominating, but it kinda worries me that we haven't had a chance after the goal yet. But here we are, maybe. Here's Holzer. Is he gonna go for it himself? No, he gets dispossessed. Beer on the right hand side, but here's Bauer, our new left back. Estelman, Ukrov, the hero of last season, of course, our top goal scorer. Here's Dietrich, gets dispossessed, Altweg picks it up. Here's Bauer with the cross into Ukrov, and it's 2-0. Was it offside? It was not offside. 2-0, the first one for Ukrov this season. Really nice team goal actually, really nice head-on from Holzer. And what a cross that is. The defender probably should have done better there, Müller. But nonetheless, it's 2-0 for us. I'm really pleased. Maybe 3 just before halftime to seal it? Or am I being greedy now? We shall see. Dietrich, Ukrov, maybe on the right hand side space, he goes to the center, and again to the right hand side. Brolin with the cross into Dietrich, and it's 3-0. Thomas Dietrich scores for us. It's really been a team effort. Ukrov goal, Dietrich goal, the heroes of last season stepping up once again today. And it's curious, because we don't really, if you can see the tactic here, we play through the middle, we play work ball into the box, so you wouldn't expect 3 crosses for your first 3 goals, but it is how it is, I guess. Yeah, we can be pleased. I am gonna take, I want to give some new guys some playing time. So it's gonna be Vojnovic. Where does he play best? Deep line playmaker, central midfielder on attack maybe? Or, yeah, so it's gonna be Altweg or Estelman. I'm gonna take off Altweg then for Vojnovic. Let's go. And it was so much easier to sign players this time around in comparison to last year, because, well, 18-year-olds you can actually sign, 17-year-olds is a lot harder. So I had the choices, I had the money, so it was kind of a relaxing transfer window. Of course, the transfer window is still open, and there is interest for some of the players, just the usual gang. It's interest for Bol, for Dietrich, for Ukrov. But I doubt that was actually a really big chance. Probably should have finished it, but I doubt I'm gonna let anyone go, because everyone is kind of happy now we got promoted to stay, even though they probably could play at the 3rd Bundesliga level. This is a sure goal for Holzer. Holzer, really nice finish. I expected him to blast it straight down the middle, but he actually placed it in the right hand corner. 4-0 to Koblenz. What a start this is. Again, a really good through ball. And Holzer just calm as you like. You couldn't ask for a better finish. Also, notice when the screen goes up again that we have actually a picture of our stadium now where it's supposed to be. And I expected more from the stadium, because it looks kind of nice in Football Manager. You see all the stands, and there's a stand on every side. No corners, but that's alright. That's over. Alright, but you can see here it's not that impressive. It's actually kind of ugly, if I'm honest. I don't like those running tracks around the football pitch, but perhaps when we've outgrown it, but I doubt it, because it's only 2,500 today. It's a lot more than last season, to be fair, but I believe our capacity is like 12,000 or 14,000. I would check that after the game. Holzer through on goal again. Is it 5-0? He puts it wide. Well, it's already 4-0, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna use up my last 2 substitutions. It's gonna be Assemacher for Dietrich, and probably Demelt. You can probably play deep line playmaker. I'm not gonna check. For those last 5 minutes, it doesn't really matter. Interesting enough, there is one team who scored more than us. Hildenheim. Also 4-0. Just because their team starts with an H. Is it that they are above us? But well. It's a really, really good first win for us. It's 4-0 to Koblenz. Really convincing performance. Alright, then I will quickly check how much people can fit in our stadium. Right there, facilities, I believe. Yeah, it was 9,500 and 2,000 seated. Yeah, so there were actually some people who were willing to stand up for that game. So that's nice. Maybe when I wash away the debt with hopefully a nice cup run this season, if it exists in the 5th tier, I'm not sure. We can maybe improve on this stadium. But we'll see. I will see you for the game against Dynamo Berlin. Right then, here we are at the game against Dynamo Berlin. I did receive 2 bids for our players. One of which is Sebastian Ramek. He got interest from Flensburg 08. Nice name. 35k, and I decided to accept it because probably his contract is expiring at the end of the year. I doubt that I will extend it. I'm probably just happy to get those 4k wages off the wage bill. He isn't our first left back, so to get 35k for him, it's probably pretty nice. And the other one, probably gonna be unpopular, as Max Bol. I accepted a bid for him for 400k from VfL Bochum. That was his asking price, as you can see. And I don't know yet what I think about this. I wasn't expecting to get this much money for him. And now that I did, I doubt that I'm going to be happy that I sold him for this. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe the negotiations between him and Bochum don't succeed and we still have him. But he's probably going to go. And I was able to do that because we got so many midfielders now that he doesn't really leave a gap in the squad as much, even with his quality, because we got Estelman, which is he's just better. We got Assemaka, who's probably just as good, so wasn't too bothered. Usta's still out for this game. He's actually going to be out for a while. The 29th of July, still 11 days away, so he's also gonna miss the matches against TuS Berlin and Verl. Alright. As for the team, it's gonna be Wolf again in the ball-winning midfielder role because Usta isn't there. I'm gonna play Vojnovic instead of Oldweg, just to give him some game time. Ball can come off the bench because he's probably gonna go. I'm gonna keep Ramek on the bench because if Bauer gets injured, then we have a problem. I'm searching for a new left back. I also offered loans for 2 players, ball-winning midfielder on loan and a new central defender on loan, because we look kind of thin in that department. Then up front, it's gonna be the same too. Yugrov and Holzu played really well last time out, and I'm probably gonna bring maybe Assemaka for Dietrich. Is he natural there? He's natural there. Alright, Assemaka can come on for Dietrich. Right then, I'm not going to play attacking, I'm going to play on standard for this one. Let's go. This is going to be a tough one. This is predicted number 1 against predicted number 2. Nice games to start off the season with. A relegation candidate and a promotion candidate, but we'll see how we get on. If the first match was anything to go by, then we stand a great chance to get promoted this season. I don't really care about winning the league. I just want to get up, because as soon as we get to the 4th tier, then we're gonna see the known names of German football. So I'm kinda setting my sights on that rather than actually become the champions. But we'll see. We got an injury to Ukrav. That's really bad. That's really bad because we don't have a 3rd striker. Dietrich. I was training him to be striker, wasn't I? Am I still? No. But he can play there. He can play as a poacher. Probably, yeah, he's a good poacher. Alright. Problem solved. No one worry. Okay, here's Bauer into Kunert, Estelman, Asemacher, into Dietrich. He was nearly through. I really thought he was through. You noticed by my voice, I guess. Estelman, Asemacher. Nice team play from us. He's Holzer, and it was a great chance, but their goalkeeper Siegermeier holds it out. It's looking like initiative is ours. Their tribune is really empty. The stadium. Really empty, actually. Vojnovic with the corner gets caught by Siegermeier. There are referees behind the goal. I never noticed that, actually. It's probably because I never play on 3D, so... Here's Wolf, our make-do ball-winning midfielder. Again, a through pass to Dietrich that doesn't really come off. Here's Vojnovic with a great through pass to Holzer. Holzer maybe now. Now he scores 1-0 to Dynamo Koblenz. I was gonna say, no, to TuS Koblenz. Holzer, it did look like kind of an own goal for the goalkeeper. He was probably going in, but it was questionable goalkeeping from the keeper of Dynamo. But I'm not gonna complain. We are virtually first already. Here's the corner. It's Bauer, and it was almost 2-0. I think Kunert had the last touch of that ball, but this corner is probably going to lead to nothing. Yeah, it was offside. So I'm probably going to look to strengthen the team even further. I don't really have much space left in the wage and transfer budget. But if I see a good player or can loan a good player, I'm not going to hold back from it. Because especially... central defenders and strikers, we are looking thin. So I might, if I can get some freebies in on loan who can just sit in on the bench or something and play if they are needed to, then it's going to be nice. And Holzer misses a great chance for the 2-0. We really should have been 2-0 up by this point. We are shooting ourselves in the legs a bit by doing this, but Dynamo haven't had a shot on target yet. I said that, and now of course it's 1-1. Nonweiler, the first shot on target right after I said it. I just shouldn't talk during this episode. That would be boring though, but alright. They're playing well and the result will come, I agree. Am I gonna change something? Bauer on a yellow card. Don't really want to bring on Ramek. I am gonna do that though, even though he's probably gonna go. That rhymes. No, this could be his farewell game. Hoping it's a nice one. Alright. Just a general kickoff highlight, I believe, but it's going on for some time. Maybe at least it's something. It's a through ball to Mitrovic, and it was a great save by Wellner in goal for us. Our new goalkeeper, of course. We are looking a bit more under pressure. I'm actually going to switch to the count because 1-1 away to Dynamo wouldn't be a bad result at all. So I'm just going to invite some more pressure, and we got some really pacey players, so perhaps we can call him on a break. Can catch him on a break. Also to be noted is that in our competition plays Lippstadt, which are actually associates of the city I live in, so that's something. Probably not everybody has heard of them, but I have. Here's Silva. It's again Dresden, and Dresden? Where did that come from? Dynamo Dresden, now it's Dynamo Berlin. I'm all over the place. I'm really nervous. I really don't want to lose this one at least. 55% condition, I have to take him up. That'll be a last substitution. Oh. Hasn't had a great game, Brolin, but it's not fair to judge him on one game, the new signing. It's gonna be 1-1 it seems. And I'm pretty, yeah, it's 1-1. I'm pretty pleased with it actually. We had chances to win like 4-1 or 3-1. Yeah, it was good enough, I guess. Vojnovic actually picking up a 9.0 average rating. And I don't think he... oh, he did 1 assist. Alright, 1 assist to him. Alright, Koblenz missed chance to win, that's right. For when we'll be back, I'm actually gonna play, I think, a few games off camera, like 5 or 6 maybe even, just to get nicely into the season. I'll quickly check who are predicted to finish up high, so we can judge when we'll come back. Hildesheim, Victoria, Oldenburg. Yeah, well, no one's really here. Here's Oldenburg. Here's Victoria. Well, I'll come back around here, like for the Halberstadt and Bautzen games maybe. We'll see how we do it. But anyway, thanks for watching the episode. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe. And we'll see you in episode 9.